Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. Today we'll be touring a room at Centennial Plaza in Gulfport, Mississippi, as well as some of the grounds, weather permitting. This 92-acre resort on the Gulf Beach was to be the site of the 1917 Mississippi Centennial Exposition, although the celebration never occurred due to the First World War. The site was used for naval training, and by 1923 became the Veterans Administration Medical Center Gulfport Division. The hospital closed due to damage sustained in Hurricane Katrina in 2005. It was then used for Mississippi's bicentennial celebration in 2017, after which development of the resort began. The resort now features 2 hotels, 2 restaurants, and a wine bar, an arcade, a water park, and mini golf, with surrounding parkland under the Gulf Coast's majestic oaks. We'll be staying in a standard king room on the 2nd floor of the Grand Centennial Hotel. You can hear a train on the nearby train tracks. I don't think that'll be a problem in the room though, because we're on the opposite side of the building. So this is room 1212. And this is a king room. There's really not that much to it. It's just a room. A nice large TV across from the bed. This is a work surface desk type thing. Chair's got some stains on it. Two power outlets and 2 USB ports here at the bedside. Same thing here, and a telephone and an alarm clock. Everything's very well lit. We have these reading lights here on the bed. They can be angled whatever direction you want. The bed's nice and soft. We have 3 pillows that all appear to be the same. And we have this piece of furniture here that I guess serves as a closet because it's got this bar up here that has the hangers on it. And they give you a laundry bag. We got a coffee maker. It's not a Keurig. It's a Hamilton Beach and has this little tray that you put, it's like a little coffee bag. Pour the water in there. And we got a few drawers here. That one doesn't have the soft close. Safe. And a refrigerator. And whoops. Refrigerator is very clean. The only thing we're lacking here is a microwave. They gave us 2 bottles of water and an ice bucket. And we got an iron and an ironing board. A chair here to relax on and a little table next to it. And a mostly full-length mirror here. So now we'll move on into the bathroom. Now here right in the entryway we have this barn-style door that reveals a bathroom. And inside the bathroom we have one of these retro modern sinks that sits above the countertop. hot and cold running water. Nice lighted mirror here. Give us a box of Kleenex and Drift face bar here. Got a few towels there, a few more towels down there. American Standard toilet. That appears to be a scratch. Yeah, that's actually a scratch in the paint there. And then we have a stand-up shower. There's a bath mat there, and only one of these doors moves, so we have Drift brand hydrating conditioner, shampoo, and I guess this is body wash rotated around. Rainfall type shower head, and let's see how that works. Looks like that works pretty good. So they give us a hair dryer here, and there's a light above the shower, light above the main part of the bathroom, and a lighted mirror. So it's pretty well lit in here. There's also a GFCI outlet over there, I guess for a vintage shaver or whatever else you might want to plug in there. There's a charger toothbrush and stuff like that. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. So as far as the view goes, we have two windows, and it's nighttime right now, but we'll take a look out here. And it looks like we have a room darkening shade here. Raise this up, and as we turn off the lights, we can see out into the parking lot. And it's kind of a rainy night right now, so the view's not that great, but let's take a look at it during the daylight. So here's the daylight view, and as you can see, it's still raining, but this is the view you get from Building 1 looking out towards Highway 90. And you can see the fountain over there with the flag and the parking lot. So here we're going to look back at the front door of the room, and this is the emergency evacuation plan with a map of the hotel, the elevators here, actually the elevators there, stairwells there, and this is our room right here. One thing that I noticed, we have the good mechanical deadbolt here, but the safety latch has been removed, which they should probably fix that, and the peephole is installed improperly, so this should be at the top here so that this hangs down over the peephole, and it's not tight enough to actually cover the peephole. Not that I really care, but that's why you see a lot of places when you go into hotel rooms, they'll have Kleenex stuffed into the peephole, and that's so that people on the outside can't see if there's movement on the inside. So not that big of a deal for me, but it's still, you know, not really done right. So now we're going to take a walk around the grounds. This place is huge and has a number of buildings. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get any video in the arcade or restaurant, and the water park and mini golf course are closed due to the weather. This trip was a washout with a very weak tropical system sitting in the Gulf just south of Mississippi, slowly dumping rain the entire weekend. The centerpiece of the property is the 25,000-gallon dancing fountain, which is mostly a nighttime attraction. The music that plays along with the show is available as a Spotify playlist. As I mentioned before, there are two hotels on the property. We stayed at the Grand Centennial, and there's also the Oasis Resort, which is closer to the water park, and I can only assume that the experience is designed to be different, probably more kid-friendly at the Oasis. The Hippie Fish restaurant and arcade are to the right as you drive into the property, and then the Oasis Grill is off in the buildings to the left, and it has a small arcade there as well. The Grand Centennial Wine Bar is in Building 1, where we stayed for the weekend. Also, just outside of the water park is the Sweet Shack, where you can get snacks, ice cream, and even daiquiris for the adults. Near the front of the property as you drive in on the left is the chapel at Centennial Plaza, which is a full-service wedding venue, and then across the street is the clubhouse, which is used as a reception hall with on-site catering available. The resort has two 18-hole mini golf courses under the oaks, and the 3-acre water park is reserved exclusively for guests of the resort. So this will conclude our tour of the Grand Centennial Resort in Gulfport. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, share and follow us on social media, and be sure to join us for our next 504 road trip.